So the difference is with these nights we're going to be doing group integration. So as a collective of the people that are coming in tonight, we'll be doing a collective nervous system response. So whatever is coming up with interference in the field, we'll be clearing, and then we go into sound. So it's recommended to go in a nice comfortable position, laying down or um, seated, anywhere in a comfortable position to just take in all the healing. So we'll start right away, usually just into the treatment, and then go into sound. So you can just have, if you have earbuds, is the best for the sound. And if not, just I know that it can, the sound, the samples, you can hear them, but it's great if you have a speaker. I forgot to tell you guys that, so I apologize. Um, and this is recorded, so if you like to a recording of it, um, you can just let me know and I can send it to you. And just let me think if there's anything else. No, but go to the bathroom. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. And if you're just relaxing, just having one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly, and just starting to breathe, connecting into the breath and the body. Okay. So feeling into the body, feeling into where you're at tonight. And as you breathe, just feeling into if there's any stagnation or tension or anything that might be present in the body, just bringing awareness to it now and feeling into what your body may need tonight. The intentions are just to receive and to heal what is in priority of the body, whatever the nervous system is needing right now to go into rest and reset for the night. And we're just going to start to identify and go through the energy centers of the body. And as we connect down to the root, the base of the spine, you're going to just feel in physically to the base of the spine, feeling into the legs, the feet, maybe scanning into where have you walked through life in the last week, in the last couple of days? What does that look like? How have I shown up for myself and others? Do I feel a belonging within my community? And knowing that the root chakra is the main issues that come up for this one is the feeling of being in survival, feeling into the physical needs and your primordial origins of who you are, just the primal of just surviving through life every day. The body parts associated with root chakra 1 is just the bones within where you walk. How are you feeling into the lower extremities, the skeletal structure, the legs, the feet, genitals, base of spine, the kidneys filtering the blood, body's life force, teeth, nails, blood, building of the cells, adrenals. And just feeling into where this might be showing up for you in the last week, in the last couple of days. What is the root chakra showing up right now? And the sound for root is lam. And just feeling into how that is landing on the body. As we move up to the sacral, chakra 2, feeling into this womb space, feeling into what's showing up for you right now. The main issues for the sacral chakra 2, emotional balances, expressions of my emotions, my vitality, my sexuality, movement, grounding, my creative womb space. It's feeling into anything that might be arising in the life force right now. In the body parts, we have the bladder and the prostate, the womb, the pelvis, the nervous system, the low spine, the fluid functions, adrenals, and sex organs. And just giving awareness to these areas of where you might be feeling anything that's showing up for you right now. And the sound is vam, vam. Feeling into how that may landed in the body as we move into the solar plexus, chakra 3. This is the fire. This is your desires. The this is the center of the body. This feeling into like what it is that I have my desires in. Who am I? The main issues that arise for this is the personal power, your self-will, personal emotions, and your desires. Feeling into that center point, the fire within. And as we move into the body parts where the digestive system, the muscles, stomach, liver, diaphragm, the gallbladder, the spleen, lower back, autonomic nervous system, and the pancreas, feeling into those major organs of the filtration and digestion of the body. I'm feeling into Ram, feeling into how that landed in the body. As we move up to the heart, how do I receive and give love to myself and others? Main issues of love, relationships, compassion, my service to humanity, feeling into my outstretched arms and feeling into my hands working in my daily life. The body parts are the heart, chest, circulation, arms, hands, lower lungs, rib cage, skin, upper back, thymus gland. Feeling into any of these areas that have been showing up in my life right now. Do I feel blockages within this? And the sound is yam. Feeling into how that landed within the body as we move up to the throat. Feeling in how I speak and hear truth, how I manifest with my words, my communication, my self-expression, my creativity, and my imagination. Feeling into where this is showing up in my life right now. In the physical body parts is the mouth, the throat, the ears, the neck, the voice, lungs, chest, jaw, airways, nape of neck, arms, thyroid, and parathyroid glands. And just feeling into if any of these are resonating right now, feeling into anything that might be arising within the last week. And just feeling into the airway, feeling into how you receive breath. Can I only breathe through my nose, or do I need to breathe through my mouth? These are all good signs of just how we have balances in the throat chakra. And the sound is ham. Feeling on how that landed in the body as we leave the physical chakra systems and we go into the spiritual. We go into chakra 6, which is third eye. I invite you to roll, closing your eyes and rolling your eyes, looking into between the eyebrows, activating and feeling the strain behind your eyes, feeling into the third eye activation point, feeling into inner vision, my connection to my intuition, my own wisdom, my perception, my clairvoyance, my inspiration, and my visions. Feeling a connection into this, a deep understanding and connection to my own self. The body parts for this is the eyes, base of skull, ears, nose, left eye, left brain, sinuses, and pituitary master gland. And the sound is Om. I'm just feeling into that, how that landed in the body. As we move up to the crown, the last of the 7 chakras. And we're just going to feel into my connection to higher self, God, universe, desires, the collective consciousness, feeling into that connection of higher above my physical body. The body parts are the upper skull, the skin, cerebral cortex, right eye, right brain, central nervous system, the pineal gland. And just feeling into this, the whole structure, everything that I connect into the realms above me. And just feeling into how this may feel. And the sound is silent. Okay. And as we identify all of the 7 energy systems with the breath, I'm just going to walk you through the central channel breath now. So just start to visualize a channel that starts from the top of the head down through the middle of the body, down through the pelvic floor. If you're laying down, you're going to go down through the legs to the feet. If you're sitting, it's just going to go straight into the ground. As you're visualizing this channel, just visualize it really small, almost the same width of a straw. And you're going to start to visualize a white light that starts from the top of your head. And you're going to feel into that. You're going to feel into this white light above our head, 2 inches above our head. And this light is filled with pure loving presence. And when you're ready, you're just going to slowly draw and pull this light and love through the central channel breath, through the central channel, pulling it, feeling like a suction that comes down. You're going to pull it through the central channel breath, pull it all the way to the abdominal cavity, allowing it to sit there just for moments before exhaling it out through the pelvic floor between the legs to the feet. Holding it at the feet just for a moment before inhaling it back up through the legs, through the pelvic floor to the abdominal cavity. And then exhaling it back out through the head to 2 inches above the head. So 2 inches above the head, 2 inches below the feet. You're going to go back and forth, feeling this flossing effect, feeling that pull through the central channel breath, the activation of the breath through the energy centers. And you're just going to go back and forth a couple times, and I'm going to add in anchor points. And the anchor points are not, you don't need to breathe them in if it's too if it's mixing you up too much. But if you feel called to add one or two of them, you're more than welcome, or stay just here at the central channel breath, feeling into the activation of feeling the energy being pulled through the central channel. Remembering the central channel starts from the top of the head all the way down through the head, the abdominal cavity, through the legs to the feet. Feeling into that connection. And the first anchor point is the pelvic floor. And this is just a small contraction of the pelvic floor. You're going to feel just an activation of the muscles, feeling, and you could activate this the whole time or only when the breath goes or the light goes through the pelvic floor. But we just want to feel an activation of the pelvic floor when you're pulling the breath through. And this is just activating that root chakra, feeling into that. Anchor 2 is the heart. And what you're going to do is you're going to feel the same contractions as doing a chest press. You're going to feel the chest contracting, almost hugging the front side of the heart, and then your shoulder blades coming together, hugging the back side of the heart. So feeling into this physical hug of the heart. And again, you can do this the whole time, or you can just do it as a breath is flowing through the heart or when it feels called to do it. The third is the throat chakra, and this is an activation point of restricting the throat. So as you're breathing in and out, you're feeling into keeping your tongue at the top of the roof and restricting the breath through the throat. So you're almost sounding like Darth Vader. You're feeling into that restriction. And we're just doing this to activate the throat chakra. And the fourth anchor point that you can add is your eyes. And your eyes are just going to be following the light up and down. So as it passes through the back of the eyes, you're either rolling up, going up to the crown, or rolling down as you follow it down through to the feet. Now you can add all four, or add one, or add just a couple of these. And these are just going to be more anchor points as you're pulling the breath through, just feeling into the activation. I'll just give you a couple of breaths here before we go into the treatment. Feeling into that central channel breath. So continue staying with the central channel breath. And we're going to all collectively, we're going to be working on our chakra 5, our throat chakra. So if you want to pick one of the anchor points, now just pick the throat. And we're just going to activate the throat chakra, chakra 5, and really reflect on your communication and your self-expression and the willingness to listen and the willingness to speak and how you speak, clear and concise. Really reflect on where you're at in your life right now as we work on chakra 5 tonight. Going into that chakra as we're breathing. And as you're breathing and activating that chakra point, you're going to, I'm going to bring in an emotion tonight. And what is going to happen is as you're breathing and staying with the central channel breath, feeling the activation of the throat, when we drop in the emotion, you're just going to be aware of any other part of the body that's feeling activated, any other part where this interference of this emotion may be being held, where we're holding in this interference in our nervous system. And it's okay if you don't have an activation. Just know if, just be aware if there is one. The emotion that we're working on tonight is cynical. So we're working on our throat chakra and the interference of how cynical sits in our body. And as I read this to you, you're just, again, just being aware and observant of how this is sitting in the body. Cynical is a major protective mechanism. To be cynical is so deeply steeped in the comments of yeah, but, not me, and I doubt it. It is the way of being that we have adapted to. It is a major protective mode, and there's a very tender being underneath that cynicism. So oftentimes someone will be shaking their head like they know someone very cynical in their lives. And they're always referring to yeah, no, out there, the other person, and so forth. And what we know in the biggest picture conversation of all of this is that there's no one out there. That if we're experiencing someone in our lives that is being extremely cynical, it just means there's a part of them that they really want to dissolve the cynicism vibration that is within our own being. And so, as part of a creation of their life experience, they were sure to be born into an environment where someone was going to show up with cynicism, with this vibration of cynical. Sometimes it's a little bit deep of understanding what we're doing here right now, particularly if you don't talk about these things with your loved ones or your inner circle. It's very easy to say it's important to understand that that individual who's cynical in your life is the one that's the most vulnerable people that you know. And what they need from you is your love, not your retaliation. And simply allow cynical to be revealing. Have the revelation about cynical that is just an attempt for major protection. And just feeling into that, feeling into where cynical, the interference cynical may show up, where the doubt or anything that may be associated with the feeling of cynical or anything I just said. If there isn't anything, no worries, we're just going to use our heart. And what we're going to do is we're going to start to feel into an energetic bridge between the throat and the activation point of cynical. We're going to reconnect the circuits of our body, reconnect the communication of the nervous system. Our eyes are closed now, looking straight up to our eyebrows. And you're going to feel the strain behind our eyes, feeling into the activation of our eyes, this is our external viewpoint of the brain, is our eyes. We're going to feel into cynical. Eyes are closed, looking up to our eyebrows, feeling into the energy of the frequency of 3. And when you're ready, you're just going to hold your breath out for as long as you can, taking another breath when you need to. Cynical. Known or unknown, subconscious, conscious, I am clear of the interference of cynical. I give myself permission to let go of any interferences I've been holding on to that's no longer serving me. Cynical on the frequency of 3, I am safe. Fully relax and come to stillness. Relax your eyes, your breath. And when you have a moment, just lifting up your head and looking at your feet, bringing your chin to your chest and relaxing back down. with your eyes open, feeling into, I am clear of the interference of cynical. Eyes closed. I am clear of the interference of cynical. Deep breath in, holding at the top for a moment, and then fully exhaling out. Taking a moment here, feeling into the body. Closing your eyes and just receive. Just bringing conscious breath back into the body, feeling in the belly with air, and feeling it exhale. And we're just going to come back with rhythmic breathing counts of 4. So breathing in for 4 counts, holding your breath for 4 counts, exhaling your breath for 4 counts, and holding the breath out for 4 counts. In, hold, out, hold. All counts of 4. Slowly start to bring small movement back into the body, wiggling your toes or your fingers, feeling into what is your body wanting to move, bringing awareness to the body, feeling into any shifts and changes. Just making sure you're honoring the body and taking your time to come out of this. You can also, when we're done here, you can go for a walk. So pick a hallway or go in a circle and just walking with your arms swinging opposite of the legs. So you're kind of doing a cross crawl of the body. And what this is doing is integrating the nervous system of the treatment that you just received. And you can also journal and make sure you drink lots of water and just honor the body for the rest of the night. And yeah, thanks for coming. I will take myself off record. So for those of you who want to stay on to say anything that you'd like to share. But for those of you guys that see the recording, thanks for listening, and any feedback is always appreciated. Thank you so much.